what's really transpired with Jio Financial, because the numbers right now, revenue at rupees 612 crore versus the 493 crore. So that's up 24.2%. That is quarter on quarter. In fact, profit after tax is at rupees 325 crore versus rupees 316 crore. That's up 2.7% Q on Q. Taking that across, in fact, joining me is Gaurang Shah, Senior Vice President, Geojit Investments. Mr. Shah, thank you very much for taking the time out and speaking to us here on ET now. What do you make of those numbers? All right, Mr. Shah, if you can hear me, thank you very much for taking the time out. Just taking you through those numbers as to what we're given to understand with Jio Financial revenue at rupees 612 crore. This is versus rupees 493 crore, up 24.2%. That's quarter on quarter. In fact, profit after tax is at rupees 325 crore versus rupees 316 crore. That's up 2.7% quarter on quarter. What are you making of that?
Thank you so much for having me on the show. Good evening to all of you all. So first, a disclosure, our research team has a positive coverage on Reliance Jio. And very recently, Jio Financial Services got approval to start a couple of businesses. I think going forward, other financial services ventures that they want to step in should also come on stream. We will see numbers improve going forward from here on. And given the kind of management backing and, of course, the tie-up that they have, I think this should augur well. We are positive on the entire BFSI segment. And like I said, we have positive coverage on Jio Finance from a long-term point of view on the fundamental side.
You know, Mr. Shah, as you're pointing that out as well, what's the outlook that you're looking at right now?
So outlook, like I said, our fundamental team has a positive outlook. And our sense is that credit demand for the entire BFSI segment is going to look very robust. India, we are in a zone wherein we have lower interest rates. Possibly, we can expect rate cuts possibly by year end, given that we had a very recent 50 basis point cut. And loan book growth looks quite strong. Asset quality for the entire BFSI segment seems to be improving for the last couple of quarters. And I think that should augur well as we go forward from here on. So not only Jio Finance, our fundamental team is coverage on Bajaj Finance, L&T Finance, M&M Finance, Shriram Finance, whole host of it.
All right, Mr. Shah, I appreciate you putting that into context for us as to what you're making of it. And like you said, lots more to be looking forward to. But for the moment, we leave the conversation at that.